for adventure? Then come away to the magical port city of Dunwall. Test your mettle against our brutal city watch. See our picturesque buddy piles. Revel in classic Dunwall games like Avoid the Plague and Don't Be Burnt Alive. And if you like Dunk, we've got it. Come to Dunwall. You'll have a whale of a time. City of Dunwall accepts no responsibility for death as a result of stabbing, beheading, beating, evisceration, accidental bullet inhalation, inappropriate rat affection, and inadvertent explosion syndrome. Meet Corvo Attano. Sentenced to death after being framed for the murder of an empress, he's freed by a mysterious stranger and given powers so he may exact his revenge. How? That's entirely up to the player. Boiled down to a one-sentence Hollywood-style pitch, you'd probably say that Dishonored is what you'd get if Thief and Bioshock had a steampunk love child in Victorian England while JC Denton and Gordon Freeman watched. It's the kind of four-way gamers have been gagging for, in other words, and unlike so many video games these days, it's focused on player choice and emergent gameplay. While not open world, every mission within Dishonored is a sandbox for gamers to play in, and the result is immersive and brimming with possibilities. Want to take a stealthy approach? You can blink to move between cover and leap from rooftop to rooftop. You can possess people, rats, even fish to move about, or hack doors to avoid detection. You can use dark vision to monitor guards and NPCs through walls. And hey, why not put people to sleep rather than, brutally stabbing them in the head? In stealth play, information is power, and listening in on conversations, peering through keyholes, and finding documentation helps players gather key intel. The controls are seamless, with a first-person perspective that allows players to lean out from cover to check guard movements or scale a building with ease. The game also ensures you'll know if enemies are aware of your presence. Red lightning bolts equals bad. The first-person hand-to-hand combat also works well, with a counter system that lets players block an attack then slice an opponent open in one smooth move. In fact, combat and going on the offensive in Dishonored is just so much fun that it's going to be hard to resist. With a traditional weapon in one hand and an insane power in the other, players are free to really experiment. What am I talking about? Why not freeze time then drop a spring razor at the feet of enemies? Blink towards a guard and run him through in one motion. Possess a target, then walk him out onto a balcony before wind blasting him off the edge. Hell, you can make a kill look like an accident, or just sick a pack of rats on anyone you've taken a disliking to. The mix of crossbows, swords, and sticky grenades with otherworldly powers works wonderfully well, and gives players plenty of options. Mind you, this footage that you're seeing is of a fully powered up Corvo cutting loose. When the full game's in your hands, you'll be carving out your own upgrade path. Actually, you'll probably be doing a lot of carving in general. Corvo's... let's see, how can I put this delicately? Corvo's not afraid of ramming a knife through a guy's skull or knocking an enemy flying with so much force he explodes into giblets. It's a whirlwind of bloodletting, but the painterly visual aesthetic gives it a much lighter tone than it might otherwise have had. The gore really is just the exclamation point on combat, and while the world is bleak, it has bucket loads of style. Really though, it's the gameplay that's front and center in Dishonored. Are you sick of being funneled along a single path in modern video games? Then Dishonored may just be the tonic you need. It's out in October, and for more, blink on over to IGN.com.